Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening, YouTube babies. Yeah, here with the another session for paper one. So November 2, that's me. That means this Sunday we have the Karnataka set exam. So the Karnataka people is going to write their state eligibility test. So just we plan to have a paper one revision on that, mainly focusing on the Karnataka set. So we'll have a paper one revision of Karnataka set today. So all those who are attempting Karnataka set as well as the other set examinations, that means WB set is going to come, G set is going to come. All those exams we are giving preparations here at Vallath. We have courses for that, so it's successfully running and all. We have all revisions going on, and then we plan to have a revision with the YouTube babies also or YouTube people also. So YouTube students as well are very important to Vallath. So definitely we have planned some revision for you too. So here is the Karnataka set revision for this time, for this paper one. So the paper two, it has been continuing this week and the last week. It was for the last 2 weeks. We are continuing with the Karnataka set revision for paper two as well as for paper one. So today also we'll have Karnataka set revision for paper one. Yes, guys. So this will be useful for the net aspirants also because the syllabus is same for all those state eligibility test and all those for the net. The same syllabus they have for the Karnataka set also. Okay, now can we move on to the questions, guys? Everyone? Yes, good evening. I can see your messages on the chat box. Yeah, the first question. Dash is an instructional strategy and a type of blended learning which requires pupils complete readings at home and work on live problem solving during class time. Yes. So is it a virtual classroom? Is it a Google classroom? Is it a flipped classroom or is it a hybrid classroom? The answers, please, on the chat box. Yes, good evening. I can see your chats on the chat box, guys. Very good evening. So which is the instructional strategy? And it is a type of a blended learning where or which requires people to complete readings in the home. Okay, and then work on live problem solving during the class time. Yes, you have the answers. Good. It is flipped classroom is the answer. Flipped classroom is the answers. Okay. Can we move on to the next one? The University of Vikramshila was a well-known center of Arabic language, Chinese philosophy, Tantric Buddhism, and Japanese art. It's a question from the higher education part. You should learn about the ancient universities. The University of Vikramshila was a well-known center of Arabic language, Chinese philosophy, Tantric Buddhism, Japanese art. Yes, here, what is the answer? Yes, guys, I need the answers from you on the chat box. Yeah, the answer is Tantric Buddhism. Very good. The answer is there, Tantric Buddhism. Yeah, good, good. It was a well-known center for Tantric Buddhism. So two statements are given here. One is regarding with the SPSS. It is a question from the research aptitude. This is an application of ICT from the part of research aptitude. SPSS is an open software for data analysis. Statement 2, it is Turnitin is a very useful software for statistical data analysis. Now, in the light of statement, you should know, choose the options. Both 1 or 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are incorrect. 1 is correct and 2 is incorrect. 1 is incorrect and 2 is correct. Which is the options that you go with. SPSS and also Turnitin. Yes. See, guys, 1 and 2 are incorrect. You see, 1 is not correct because SPSS is not an open software for data analysis. Okay. It is not an open software for data analysis. It is a paid software. Okay. Open means it's free. Okay. SPSS is not a open software. Turnitin is a very useful software for statistical data analysis. No, it is not a useful software for statistical data analysis. It is for plagiarism check. Okay. Turnitin is for plagiarism check, not for the statistical data analysis. SPSS is for statistical data analysis or for data analysis, but it is not an open software. Okay, it is a paid software. Okay, that is why both are incorrect. Which of the following gases were included in Kyoto Protocol? Kyoto Protocol, the year you should remember, that's very mandatory, Kyoto Protocol. So carbon monoxide 1997 was the year for Kyoto Protocol. Carbon monoxide is there, methane is there, nitrogen dioxide is there, nitrous oxide is there, sulfur dioxide is there. So which is the one that you can go with? Choose the answer from the options A, B, D, A, B, C, B, C, D, and C, D, E. Yes, which is the option that you will go with? Kyoto Protocol, under Kyoto Protocol. Yeah, you can basically think of about the greenhouse gases. Yes, methane, nitrogen dioxide, and nitrous oxide. Are you thinking of? It is carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Okay, it's not nitrogen dioxide. It is A, B, and D. That is carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous dioxide. Clear? Fine. That is the answer. Go with the next question. Which of the following statements is true regarding ICT? Okay. So encryption is the scrambling of data, thereby destroying computer viruses and preventing unauthorized access to computer systems. Microblog is very much restricted on the size of post and is very difficult to customize. LAN always uses wireless technology to transmit data. So, which is true? Is it the encryption is scrambling of data, thereby destroying computer viruses? Is it that encryption? What do you mean by encryption? Microblog is very much restricted on the size of post and is very difficult to customize. Or is it LAN always uses wireless technology to transmit data, which is the answer that you go with, which is the correct one? Yeah, the correct one is B only. Microblog is very much restricted on the size of post. It's correct. And is very difficult to customize. LAN, it's not always uses wireless technology, LAN, local area network. Encryption, it is not the scrambling of data, thereby it's not destroying computer viruses. No, it is like you have a safety feature in encryption, encrypted data and all, end-to-end encrypted. That is what you can see a feature in WhatsApp and all. So B only is the answer. Next one. Which of the following refers to a method of sampling in which a core group of participants who are initially sampled for a research study recruit or recommend other potential participants? That means one is found out from the sample. This is a question from research aptitude. One is found out from the sample, or sorry, from the population, and then that sample is used to refer other ones. Okay, other participants also. What type of sampling is that? Is it simple random? Is it snowball sampling? Is it quota sampling? Or is it stratified random sampling? Many times we have discussed these type of questions in research aptitude in paper 1 revisions 2. See, what is the answer? The answer is snowball sampling. Okay, so snowball sampling is also known as chain referral technique or chain referral sampling. That means one by one, if you have one sample and then that sample is referring the other one, like a money chain if you can relate it with. Okay. When you sign up something like a free email account, you may be presented with CAPTCHA. Okay, you have CAPTCHA, right? You're very familiar with the CAPTCHA. That means you should enter the CAPTCHA. The most common form of CAPTCHA is an image of several distorted letters. Mostly it will be a distorted letters or numbers, something like that. So what do you mean by CAPTCHA? So every time we know that what is CAPTCHA, but what is CAPTCHA? What is the full form of CAPTCHA? So in ICT, you can expect full forms, abbreviations. That's very mandatory, like very popular now in the questions in TNET and also in other eligibility test exams. They ask the full forms. So is it coverage analysis or completely automated? You can just read the question and then you will get the answer. Very easy. So read the answer options. What does CAPTCHA stands for? Yeah, your answers are correct, guys. Completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart. That's what. That means it has to, it has to identify it is to ensure that you're a human. Okay, that is why it is a CAPTCHA is there for some softwares or maybe like email accounts and all. Which of the following is a key recommendation of the National Education Policy 2020 for reforming the higher education system in India? So 2020 NEP 2020 is very important. They can ask questions from NEP 2020. Increasing the gross enrollment ratio in higher education to 50% by 2035. Establishing a national research foundation. Setting up a higher education commission to regulate higher education institutions. Making online education the primary mode of delivery for higher education. So which is the option that you think will be the correct one? Is it A and B, A and D, C and D, and B and C? Like elimination of options you can do. Whether you can think whether you are eliminating which of the option. Okay, you're thinking it is answer A. Some options A are there, some B. We'll go with option A, that is A and B. C, D option definitely you can eliminate because making online education the primary mode for delivery of higher education is not right. So B and C easily you can eliminate. And then you should think of setting up of higher education commission to regulate higher education institutions are there or not. It's not setting up of higher education commission, higher education regulatory commission is to regulate the higher education institutions is there. Identify the characteristics of open-ended questions in survey research. Open-ended questions. So, what are the characteristics of open-ended questions? The questions suggest certain kind of answers to the respondents. They are useful for exploring new areas. They are time-consuming for interviewers to administer. Yeah. What is the option that you think with the open-ended questions in survey research? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, and 1, 2 and 3. Yes. The answer is 2 and 3. The question suggests certain kinds of answers to the respondents is a wrong one. See, definitely they won't suggest a certain kind of answers because why? It is an open-ended questions, right? It's not like a MCQ or a true or false or something like that. It does not suggest certain kind of answers because it's an open-ended one. They are useful for exploring. Obviously, it is it will explore new areas. And obviously, it is a time-consuming also, right? Time-consuming also. So 2 and 3. How can teachers use the ZPD to inform their teaching practices? ZPD is a very important topic in teaching aptitude. That is a zone of proximal development. So, by providing the same level of support to all students, by assessing students' individual needs and providing differentiated instruction, by focusing on teaching students to work independently, by expecting students to master all skills independently. Yeah, what is the answer, guys? ZPD. How can teachers use the ZPD to inform their teaching practices? Yeah, obviously, by assessing students' individual needs and providing differentiated instruction. That is why ZPD means that students are learning with the help of teacher. That is the zone of proximal development by assessing students' individual needs. So the individual needs are assessed by the teachers. Students' individual needs are assessed by the teachers and should provide differentiated instruction. That means for each student, an instruction should be provided. That means learning with the help of teacher is a PD. That is zone of proximal development. Clear? Not independently actually. Discovery of ozone hole was made over which area, which region? Is it Arctic, equator, Antarctic, or tropics? Is it Arctic region? Is it equator, or is it Antarctic, or is it tropical region? Discovery of ozone hole. Ozone, it comes under the people development and environment part. Basically, they can ask the current affairs question also from the maybe like general affairs questions also from the people development part. That's very popular nowadays. Yeah, the answer is Antarctic. The answer is Antarctic. That's the correct option, Antarctic. Okay. Discovery of ozone hole. Question from research aptitude with the reference stylings. In a reference written in APA style, the first name of an author is written first. Statement 2, in a reference written in APA style, the year of the publication is written after the page number. In light of the above statement, choose the most appropriate answer from the options given below. So, okay, you can choose whether 1 and 2 are correct, 1 and 2 are incorrect. 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. 1 is incorrect and 2 is correct. So, which is regarding with the styles and referencing and styles. So citations you should study APA style, that is American Psychological Association style. So what is the answer that you go with? The answer is both are incorrect. In a APA style, the first name of an author is written first. No, the second name is written. In reference in APA style, the year of the publication is written after the page number. No, year of the publication is written just after the name. That is in APA style. Okay, that's what. Next one. Write the correct chronological order of the following commissions and committees on higher education in India. Okay, these are all pre-independent commissions, pre-independent education commissions, not post-independent. And it is Sergeant Plan, Harto Committee, Calcutta University Commission, Hunter Commission, Indian University Commission. If you know the first one and last one, it is easy. So which was the last one, if you can think of? It will be very easy. So the options are there. Okay, what do you think the last one will be? So we have Harto Committee, we have Calcutta University Commission, we have Hunter Commission. So obviously, I think Hunter Commission will be the first one that we have. Yes. And then the last one will be Sergeant Plan. Okay, because Sergeant Plan was in 1944. So we can think like that. So Hunter Commission is the first one before all Harto Committee and all. Hunter Commission. Yeah, it was in the 18s. Indicate the number of regional offices and the place of headquarters of University Grants Commission of India. How many regional offices and the place of headquarters? How many are there of UGC? Is it 7 number of regional offices and New Delhi? Is the New Delhi the headquarters? Is 6 and New Delhi, 6 and Kolkata, 7 and Kolkata. That means how many number of regional offices are there and also the headquarters. Where is the headquarters of the UGC? Yeah, the answer is 6 and New Delhi. It's actually the UGC headquarters is in New Delhi and it has 6 regional centers in Pune, Bhopal, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Guwahati, and Bangalore. Okay, there are 6 regional centers: Pune, Bhopal, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Guwahati, and Bangalore. Okay, next one. Which of the following gases has the maximum contribution to global warming? Is it chlorofluorocarbons? Is it the methane? Is it sulfur hexafluoride? Is it the carbon dioxide? Maximum contribution to global warming. So you have all like gases. Chlorofluorocarbons are also familiar with you. Methane, sulfur hexafluoride, carbon dioxide. So which is the one that is going or having maximum contribution to the global warming part? Yeah, it is carbon dioxide. Chlorofluorocarbons definitely depletes the ozone layer. A chlorofluorocarbon, CFCs, it is from the refrigerators and the ACs, that means the coolants. Chlorofluorocarbons. It is carbon dioxide. The maximum contribution to global warming is carbon dioxide, CO2. When the primary function of communication is to convey new information, it is known as what? The primary function of communication is to convey new information. It's a question from the communication part. Is it subliminal, single task, referential, or differential function? When the primary function of communication is to convey a new information, what it is known as? Is it subliminal, or is it single task, or is it referential, or is it differential? The answer is referential function. That is a function of communication, referential function. Yeah. The suggestion that primary schools must be taken under a common system to provide equal opportunities was recommended by which commission? Mudaliar Commission, Kothari Commission, Radhakrishnan Commission, National Education Policy. You can think that which of the commissions emphasized the primary education or primary schools education? These are all post-independent commissions. National education policy, it is a vague idea it is given. So it is not defined which national education policy. Is it 1986 or 1968 or 2020? So definitely you can eliminate that option. National education policy you can eliminate because it is not emphasized which year. It is not given. So you can go with the other three, Mudaliar, Kothari, and Radhakrishnan. So you should think of which of the following work with primary schools. Obviously, it is Kothari because Mudaliar was for the secondary commission. Radhakrishnan was for the University Commission, Higher Education Commission. Radhakrishnan focused on higher education, Mudaliar focused on secondary. Kothari was a holistic approach from primary to higher education. Kothari focused. So obviously that answer will be Kothari Commission. Which of the following are priority areas in relation to the Sustainable Development Goal, SDGs? SDGs are very important in the case of people development and environment. Okay, SDGs. How many SDGs? 17 SDGs. Millennium Development Goals also. Okay. No poverty, zero hunger, reducing urbanization, peace, justice, and strong institutions, which are the priority areas to the Sustainable Development Goals. Which are they? Can you just answer which option that you will go with? Very easy question. It's A, B, and D. That means reducing urbanization is not there in the Sustainable Development Goals. No poverty, zero hunger, and peace, justice, and strong institutions are there. Reducing urbanization is not there. So C can eliminate. That's what. Which is India's first ever green energy UNESCO World Heritage Site? It is a current affair. That's not a current affair. Actually, it is a general awareness part. Recently, happened. India had its first green energy. That means this site is illuminated with the solar energy and all. That is what. So green energy World Heritage Site. Yeah, the answer is Mahabalipuram Shore Temple. It is in Tamil Nadu, Mahabalipuram Shore Temple. Under air quality index in India, AQI. Recently, like after Diwali and all, you could hear about the air quality index in different states and regions, mainly in Delhi, North Indian states. Also, like in Kerala, also it was very bad after the Diwali. So, air quality index, which of the following pollutants are included? Okay, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, and carbon monoxide. What is the answer? Yeah. Basically, chlorofluorocarbons are not directly included in the air quality index. Chlorofluorocarbons deplete the ozone layer, but it is not, and then affect indirectly the the air. But directly in air quality index, we are not considering the chlorofluorocarbon pollutant. Okay, so answer is sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and carbon monoxide is definitely there. So you want to match the list. So match the following questions you can expect. Okay. Input device and most appropriate use. We have barcode reader, and microphone, scanner, and mouse. Okay. So easy options which you can go with. Microphone, it's easy that to create a voice or over a presentation. Okay, microphone, it's easy. So B4. You have two options with B4. Then you can go with any other scanner or mouse or something like that. Maybe D. D it is like to select items from a menu. Like it's to select items, right? So D2. So obviously you can go with option A because A3, B4, C1. That is the answer that you have. So that is the answer. Barcode reader is to input data from a food item in a mall at a point of sale terminal. Then B4, C scanner to enter hard copy images into a computer. That's what. That's correct. Yes, A is option. Yes, guys. So that's all for today. I think it was a useful one for you. So learn very well. Now all the best those who are attempting the Karnataka set exam on Sunday.